Hello friends and welcome back to Stan's Cutlery Universe. Well, today we got an open tag from Knife Delights, Tom over there. It is called 2 for Tuesday. And you know, I have that nice folder with all the stickers in it, and guess what I forgot? Arr. Well, today I'm talking about two knives that I just got in that I have really come to like. I just found out they're actually two separate series. I thought these were the same series, but then I just was doing some more looking up, and I discovered that, well, I'll get more into that later. So, here we go. It's called The American Virtues, Freedom, and then it looks like a book, made by Falkner Knives. Falkner knives are intended and sold for collectible purposes only. Please retain this package for future reference in case of correspondence. Due to variation in natural handle materials, specifications may vary. Must be kept out of children's reach at all times. Careful in handling. But just really cool form. It's American Virtues. You get a little, you know, because it's one of 5,000. Like, I mean, actually this is 5,522, so it must be one of 9,999. See, it's less than 10,000, so it's cooler. But very well packaged in here. Stuff that goes with it. There's the knife. We'll look at the knife. And I have not cleaned this up or anything. I've just gotten to where, you know, I've messed around with it a little bit, so there might be some finger schmudges on it. But I've just gotten to where these are just really, really nice knives. Yes, they're made in China, but the build quality, from what I've seen on the two I have, are superb. I really like the scrolling work here. I know it's not hand scrolling, but it's still pretty cool in the bolsters. The eagle, this looks phenomenal. That's just beautiful. And this one is Freedom. I might have showed this when I first got it in, so I apologize if I did. Freedom, and stars underneath it. Falkner. Oh, it's very sharp. Come on. Stainless steel 420, People's Republic of China. So that's kind of a bummer that they're made in China, but that's so normal for any of them now. But just really, really nice built knife. About a $1.10 size-ish. Just a really, in my opinion, a good looking knife. Says collector's edition there. It locks up like bank vault tight. It's got good, I mean, you can't ask for much more than that in a knife, you know. Now, you know, they're trying to say it's collectible, so it'll be like sports cards and stuff. The minute they say it's collectible, it's only collectible to the right people. But I will admit, these things are not inexpensive. You gotta, yeah. I'll put it this way: if you decide you want to collect this series, don't do that, because I want to get the rest of them first. You're probably going to drop $30 a knife, which honestly nowadays ain't all that bad. But it's just shocking. Then what I just discovered, I guess in the American Virtues, the first one, there's like 4 knives. It looked like 4 when I was looking it up. I thought the American Virtues 2, that this was the, you know, number 2 on it. But no, this is number 1 again. This is Faith, where this is number 1 Freedom. There's 4 knives in this one, American Virtues 2. Again, you got the nice little foamy thing here. You got the certificate of awesometicity. And you got that. The knife does look different. The artwork on it is definitely different than the first one. Oh, gosh, that's just beautiful. These things are just straight up beautiful, and it just, like, I know this won't be everybody's cup of tea, but they are so well built. And for me, even though they're made in China, these are old core American virtues. Like, one of them's justice, one of them's, yeah, I can't remember all of them, but it's just, These are old core American values that, I so strongly believe in. Another one just pops in there. Limited edition or collectible edition. Faith. Just look at that. Bang, baby. Bang. You could not. And then comparisons of the, I'll close this one to you. Comparisons of the shields. Oh, and the scrolling works slightly different too. Let's turn them over so we can look at well, not shields, but the artwork on them. They're just beautiful knives. Yeah, I just wanted to share these, talk to you all about them. I hope I just didn't build some competition, because these things are just really well made. Like I said, I know these are not everybody's cup of tea, and I'm glad they're not, because that way I can get more of them. Maybe that's selfish, I don't know. But here, let's read what the certificate says. Technical specifications: material 420 stainless steel blade. Limitation 9,999 complete collections. Artisan is Falkner. Blade length is 4 inch. Total length is 8 5/8 inch. Weight is 0.38 pounds or 0.17 kilograms. Oh, I didn't realize that. Faith Collector Knife. Washington, Jefferson, Franklin, Adams. These are just a few of the founding fathers of the United States. Men of intelligence and vision. They built our nation around the noble virtues that made them such great men. Today we proudly celebrate these timeless American virtues with a series of 8 handsomely crafted collector knives of stainless steel. Faith, steadfastly adhering to a cause, system of belief, or code of ethics, even in times of hardship and tribulation. Sorry, I'm dorky. I guess they're from the American Mint. I'm learning as I'm watching this too, but that's pretty cool. I guess I shouldn't have done that whine if I'm trying to be manly. Yeah, man, I meant that. What does this one say? Is this, maybe that's the 4. No, this is totally different here. Same specs, but Freedom Collector Knife. From the Revolution to our own time, freedom has been America's strongest cultural bond and a birthright for all Americans. Freedom is not a timeless truth, but a value whose meaning has been contested throughout American history. Freedom has been shaped not only in congressional debates and political treaties, but also on the plantations and the picket lines. Having invoked liberty to justify our independence in 1776, we have fought ever since over what freedom means and who may enjoy its blessings. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Um, like I said, just beautiful knives that have some meaning, and for me, these knives, I'm buying them more for what they stand for than what they are, the quality of the knives. Because, don't get me wrong, they're not badly made. They're very well made knives. Like I said, this one's down center too. Man, they're all, so far the 2 I have are very, very well made knives. But when I seen the first one, I was just like, wow, that's cool. And then I got it, and I'm like, okay, well made knife, cool, this is neat. And as I'm learning more about them, I'm realizing that this is a set of knives that's probably going to end up going in one of my display cases. Because again, like I said, for what they stand for, what they're attesting to. This day and age, people fall for anything. It's like that country song, you got to stand for something or you fall for anything. People are falling for, you know, oh, this and that. We got one side saying that they're very, accepting and stuff. Unless you don't believe the exact same way they believe, then they'll punch you in the face and tell you you're this or that. And actually, unfortunately, sometimes it's both sides of the political, quote unquote, spectrum. But I don't want to get this into a political rant. I apologize about that. But unfortunately for me, when it comes to stuff like this, it goes there because, I fought for this country. I have gotten shot at. I have done other things. And it's like, see some people just being so willing to just, oh well, it's all this, it's all that, and not understanding that, I'll put it to you this way. Even if I don't agree with you, as long as you're peaceful and you're considerate to others, I fought for you to have that right to that opinion. I might not agree with it, might 100% totally the other way around from it, but in America, that's your opinion. As long as you're peaceful and you're not harming others or disrupting others, rock on. From my faith side, you might go someplace other than where I'm going to be going, but that's okay. It is what it is. Ooh, I need some coffee out of my Batman mug. I'm Batman. Bet you didn't know that's my alter ego. Until I lost this weight, I was Fat Man. Sorry. Might need to lay off the caffeine this morning. But yeah, I didn't necessarily want this to get into a rant. I kind of had a feeling it was going to because of, like I said, what these knives, represent, what they are stating, what they are putting forth. And that's very important to me, get involved. Make a difference. Don't go get in fights. Don't call people names. When they call you something or say you're this or that, just show them love, because that's what Christ did. Christ has showed love. And not that I'm saying I'm Christ, because heck no, I am not. Half the time when I do encounter those type of situations, unfortunately I resort back to physicalities. And that's a lot of reasons why I do avoid certain circumstances. The older I get, jail's not fun. But yeah, I just thought I'd share this set of knives. See if it's something you all might think's cool and want to maybe look at. Just really, really nice knives. So far, I've averaged $25 a knife. One was 21. Well, one was 20 before taxes. The other one was 30. And that's shipping, handling, the whole 9 yards. I don't feel that's a bad price because, again, very good, well-made back or block back. Don't know how well the 420 is heat treated. I'd assume well. Chinese do that pretty well. The blade grinds on all of them have been on these two have been decent. I'm sure there will be ones out there that won't be decent. But if you're looking for a set of knives that might show or share some of your values, I mean, it'd be cool if these made in America. But then, these would be $100, $150 knives, which, for what they are, I'd probably buy them. But I just really liked the knife, the display, the way they looked. Just, looks like old books. That's just cool. To me, that's just that checks a couple check marks on my what I like to collectometer. What I like to collectometer. Yeah. I just work here. Well, thanks for watching. Hopefully you stayed till the end and enjoyed my rant. I'm trying to get better at not ranting, but some things just bite at my core, eat at my core, whatever you want to say, and they frustrate me. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. With that being said, please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and live long, prosper, and collect your own way.